Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is February the 22nd, 2021. We're going to go ahead and give you all a very quick video. Price prediction for REN paired against Tether. You guys can see as I zoom in on this particular price chart, what our last prediction was. We were expecting the market to go a little bit lower in REN, and for the most part, it did not go that direction. We'll talk about that, and then we'll speak on where we're expecting the market to go in REN going forward. But before I do, if this is your first time watching our video, make sure before you go, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to this particular channel, because we're simply here to ensure that we are in position to capitalize on wherever the price goes, whether it goes higher, whether it goes lower, or even trade sideways. We're here to track what the trap is going to do to make sure that we capitalize off of it. So now, if this is your first time, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe. Join us on our other channel, HueFin News 2, to where we are delivering stock price predictions into the market for a plethora of different stocks in the stock market. So now let's speak on the performance of the trap since our last video in REN, which was on February the 2nd, 2021. It is in our playlist. You guys can go ahead and check it out there, not hiding anything from you. So you can see that we were still tracking the market in REN going higher in price, right? We identified the overall trend into the market in REN that the current market is trending on. And then we broke out. You know, the market definitely traded well away from that trend, which is why we're seeing some of the market weakness come in today, with REN being down 5.5%. Okay, but what we're going to do first is we're going to get rid of this overall trend into the market at REN, because the market definitely is not following that agenda. Okay, now I told you earlier, we're not in agreement to what occurred against our forecast. It was incorrect, it was not accurate, it was wrong. So we're just going to go ahead and take that off. But if we were to take it off today, we'll be down about 90%. So that is a killer. That is a bummer. That is something that you do not want to see when you're placing predictions on a price chart. But hey, it goes down like that sometimes. So at what point will we have really gotten out of the market, understanding that our forecast was wrong? Would have been right here to the many days that we've seen the market in REN come and hold this area as support, right? So we've had what? The 6th, the 8th, the 9th, and even on the 10th, we would have definitely have seen and understood that the market in REN is not trying to go lower in price. So that's just a learning lesson for us and those who are intrigued about learning about language analysis. You continue to learn as this market continues to trade. So now let's do this real quick. All right, so we are still following the trend, because you can see right here, the last time the market in REN touched our ascend lines is when the breakout occurred. Right here on February the 15th, the market came and touched that ascending line, which is why this trend is still in play. Okay, the market came and touched it and closed well away from it on the 15th. That's why we've seen the market in REN go higher in price. Now, obviously, the last 3 days, okay, we've seen the market in REN endure some weakness. There is some selling going on in its space. So we need to determine where's support. Ultimately, this line is support, but there will be bouts of support areas being established all the way down. Okay, so we're going to look at this on an hourly time frame real quick, and you guys can see that this area right here is support. Okay, in or around this particular vicinity is where the market support is, around $1.26. The next area is not that far away, $1.22. Last area is around $1.15. Okay, this is the strongest area of support though into the market in REN, $1.10. So we can see the market stair step its way down until the trap steps in and finds and supports the market. That's why we identified these areas. First one around $1.25, next one $1.22, ultimately $1.10. All right, so let's look at this market in REN on a 3-day time frame real quick. So we can actually extend out this support area into the market in REN right here. Okay. Can't see the market in REN go no lower than that in order for us to continue this trend line, this ascending line that I got drawn on the chart. Market cannot break $1.10. Okay. So now we understand that the market is weak. I mean, the weakness came in from the last 3-day price bar. We're still seeing the weakness or the selling occurring into the market in REN at the moment. Weekly time frame, you guys can tell. It's been a very substantial movement higher in price in REN. A lot of profit taking came in on the last completed 1 week price bar. So obviously you would expect people to take some of this profit off the table, seeing how we came from a market that was trading around 5 cents all the way up there to $1.90 is pretty substantial gains. So those who held the market in REN all the way from 2020 of March to today, and you're taking a little bit of profit off the table, congratulations. I mean, that's the purpose of participating into the market. We're not supposed to become romantic or insatiable with these currencies. You're simply in the market, grab the profit, and you walk. You leave, find another opportunity. So congratulations to those who's able to do that, because obviously there is profit taking going on the longer time frame, right? So obviously, what do you think? I mean, the market in REN right now is down 5.93%, almost 6%. So it's easy. We're going to continue to play the weakness into the market in REN until we establish a firm area of support into the market. Okay. So the weakness is still here. It is still present. So let's go ahead and place the forecast into the market in REN. So we've already identified what was $1.25, to which the market has already came for the most part and touched it already. So this forecast can literally go against us again, just like we did on our last video in REN. Because I told you already that the market already came and bounced and touched $1.25. What, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, the market already came and touched that particular area. So, and the volume definitely came in on that last completed 1 hour bar to substantiate that. So I see that, right? But we have to play this prediction in the long term. So yeah, we already came and held support here, but ultimately we're going to continue to play the weakness overall into the market in REN. And we're going to take it all the way down. I definitely like $1.22 as a TP area. So we would TP the market in REN at $1.22, but no lower than $1.10. Okay, which is about 15, almost 16% away from where the market currently trades. And that's it. We're in position, right? We're already expecting some weakness to occur into the market in REN. I'm going to go ahead and play that out. And definitely, as long as the market in REN does not crack price above $1.40, the weakness is still in play for sure. Okay. So let's go ahead and play this right now to the market. It's going to be our expectations. Again, the market was overextended. We are trading well away from the overall trend, which is why we're playing weakness into the market. I'm not saying that the market is no longer a buy, but rather you got to expect some weakness to come in at some point. And this is that opportunity right now. So we told you already, $1.22, no lower than $1.10 into the market in REN. I mean, $1.20 looks pretty good too for a support area. So those are the 3 areas that we're watching to see the trap come in and prop up the market. Now it's your turn. What is your expectations? Let us know with a comment in the comment section, and let everyone else know in our community, where would you take the lick? Where would you take your profit at? At what price will you be satisfied at exiting the market in REN? Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.